We're getting ready. Tell him, Dill. Tell him. We're going to go take baby goats to see people that are in quarantine. What do you think about that? Move to no words, guys. Welcome back to Mulberry Branch Farm, y'all. We are going to go out and brush some baby goats out, and it's because we're actually going to take them out to brighten someone's day. We're going to be visiting an assisted living group, kind of like a retirement home, where a lot of their residents have had to quarantine this entire time. They really don't get to see their families, but maybe through the windows. And we're hoping that even though it might not be very sunny, might even feel a little dreary for May, we're going to go and do our best to bring the farm to them and hopefully get them to smile. So let's go in there and get those baby goats all ready to go. Hey, you guys, are you ready to go? Not you, Tiger Lily, you're too big. Are you guys ready to go? Are you guys ready to go? You guys want to go get some dressed up? Put on some nice little dress ups? Huh? Oh, Lord. Ow! We're just going to go ahead and get him brushed off so he looks all dapper and handsome and clean when he goes, oh, Pinky, when he goes to say hello and brighten other people's day. You've got to look your best. First impressions matter. First impressions matter. Oh, Lord. First impressions matter. Yes. Yes. Oh my, look at them, baby. Look at your bumpers. Oh, she's so beautiful. You're so, oh, beautiful. You want to be beautiful? For the camera? Tiger wants to be beautiful, guys. Don't we all want to look our best at all times? All right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes good. Hopefully it brightens people's days. And hopefully I remember to turn this camera on so I can bring you guys along with us, because what's more contagious than a smile? All right, so we're ready. We're brushed up. I want to save a little bit of it for you guys. I'm really hoping that I do remember to hit this camera, play, record, because we do want to bring you guys along on it. My daughter's actually going to go with me today. We've got tutus for Sky, and she's got like a little Christmas cape for midnight, even though it's not Christmas, but who's going to care, guys? They're going to look so adorable. And then at the end of the video, I have another surprise for you. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks in the making, really. Huh. Got goats in the floorboard. Goats in the floorboard. We're on our way.
Yay. What's wrong? What do you want from me?
He's mad you took your face mask away from him. He wants it.
No, he likes it.
So we're here, guys. Got our masks on. Got the goats. Let's hoping to make some people smile. These are got her tutu on. Yeah. She is so pretty with her blue eyes. Got a lot to say. Okay, so we just got done with that. We didn't go around the entire building, but we did hit like a lot of it. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but when you're carrying an animal that doesn't really want to be carried, and once down, it can be really tough. Like this one right here, she had a really tough time. They were really good though, guys. The goats did great. They were super cute. I'll have to take a picture of them when we get home, because one of them, well, they both got to wear a tutu. So I have to make sure I share that with you lovely viewers. But we did go. I feel like we brought a lot of joy. It was funny because, and I wish I had been rolling, but it's really hard to walk, carry an animal, and interact with the people behind the glass. So we ended up just kind of, you know, little bits here and there, and pretty much none of us, which is totally fine. But I thought it was funny, one of the ladies, like, you could hear her through the window, she's like, I don't like animals, sweetheart, but I like these animals. So it felt good knowing that we were bringing some joy to these people, and that even though they couldn't really like open up the window and talk to us, like, you could just really tell that a lot of them really enjoyed it. And it kind of, we're lucky we don't have to be like that. We're lucky we don't have to quarantine in that way.
And some of them were like, can we open the windows? Because they really wanted to touch the animals, and they couldn't. But
we are so tuckered out, guys. And usually when you have your goats out and about like this, then it's a really good idea when you get home just to keep an eye on them, just in case they get stressed. All right, guys, that was our surprise. Tabitha's chicks are starting to hatch. Now she has salmon Favril and Easter egg chicken eggs underneath of her, as well as turkey eggs. So you guys saw she's at least got like that one cute chick, and it came out of a green egg, so I know the hen was an Easter egger, but I also have an Easter egger and a salmon Favril rooster, so only time will tell with that. I didn't check the feet or the toes or anything. The toes would be a good indication because salmon Favril are like the silkies, and they have like that extra toe, so they have like 5 toes on their feet, and their legs are feathered. So if there's any feathering on the legs, then that would lead me to believe that it's a mix between the two breeds and not just an Easter egger. So she's doing great. We moved all of the eggs into our chicken coop. If anybody missed that cue, the first time I showed you guys Tabitha, she was actually back in these bushes over here, and I thought she was really well hidden, but here in the last 2 days I've noticed that my toms have been hanging out over here, and it started to worry me. And the reason for that being is yesterday when I checked on her, because she was supposed to start hatching out somewhere like between Saturday and Sunday, and I just wanted to look underneath of her yesterday, and she actually flushed a little bit and moved up off the nest, and she had that baby chick. But when I came back later, I noticed that there was a almost dry turkey poult that had gotten outside of this nest and had expired. It was way too cold, guys. Our lows at night are like in the low 30s, and our highs in the last 2 days have been, yesterday the high was like 45, and today the high is in the high 50s. So still not really warm enough for those chicks to be out and about, which they normally shouldn't anyways, but I worry if the toms have gotten in there and have just kind of tousled and tried to breed her again, which will cause her to crush eggs or crush chicks that are underneath of her, or even kill the chicks themselves by stomping on them. So today I moved her, but in moving her I found that we're not batting a very good average. So we should have had 4 chicks right now. We only have 1. I came across the turkey egg, which you guys can see, like, he was really close. He was really, really close. And then I did find that little chick right there. I'm not going to let you guys look at it too long, because who wants to look at a dead chick? But it does look like, because it came out of a brown egg, it was a salmon Favril hen that laid it, and it does have the 5 toes. I can't really tell if there was a muff or anything, just because it doesn't look like it got to dry off, and the way that it's laying, I just feel like it got crushed. Which, like, it's my first time with turkeys hatching out eggs, so I don't know if maybe because it's a more fragile breed that her weight on top of it killed it, or if I had toms and they're harassing her and trying to breed her, if it ended up that it ended up crushing this chick. But the turkey egg was actually kicked out, so that's not normal. She's been wanting to get up and move, but as soon as like that baby starts cheeping, she'd go right back in behind the bushes and stay with it. So I really feel like I've got my toms are harassing her. So lesson learned, whenever the turkey is setting now, she goes in and away from where the toms will harass her, because obviously they're not going to let her alone. But we do have one chick, and there was another turkey poult that seemed like it was pipping. So I'm not sure if she's really been being harassed. There could be a lot of eggs in there that aren't good if they'd gotten tousled around, or with our cold temps, if they moved to the back where she couldn't hold them up against her body very well, they very well might not be very good eggs. So I'm actually going to give her probably 2 or 3 more days if she'll stay broody. Most chickens stay broody for like 48 hours after the first hatching, and they'll get up and move because the chicks get up and move. So I've got her in there, and guys, if that chick was really dry yesterday and very active, it could very well have been a day or 2 old. So, and she's still showing the want to be on her eggs in there. So fingers crossed, next time you guys come with me, hopefully we'll be able to show you some more cute baby chickens and baby turkeys. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off. It's been a very rewarding couple of days here on Mulberry Branch Farm. I'm glad I got to take you guys along with us to spread some smiles. I hope it inspires you, brings some joy into your life. And if you found yourself liking the video, guys, let me know. Drop me a like. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing to bring smiles to people around you, or that what you're doing to create your own joy while we're all on this trying time. Because remember, guys, we're all in the boat together. We're just 6 feet apart. If you felt the need to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram, because sadly, guys, you are seeing this at a delay. So if you want to keep real-time updates, that's the best way to do it. We post regularly. But until next time, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for being with me. Bye.